Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So we're just going to dive in and see what you need to know. Keep in mind it is a general reading and it's also timeless. This is not going to be for every single person watching. Also, my readings do tap into past, present and future energies, okay? So keep that in mind also. If you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. For those who have been with me for a while, it's always good to communicate with you guys and celebrate, okay, these profound changes that are occurring. Yeah. So for somebody here, oh, this is what I was about to say, okay, what I just saw flick up. Yeah, somebody's gonna want to come towards you with a very, it's like a tail between their legs kind of energy, okay? Try and make you some kind of friendly gesture, like, hey, we're still friends, we're still buddies, right? That's the vibe I literally got, like, hey, we're still buddies, and it's like, I think the fuck not, okay? 10 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who couldn't defeat you, and it's interesting because while I was opening my honey, okay, because I just got some honeycomb. If you haven't ever tried like actual honeycomb, you definitely got to try it. Yeah, it's waxy, but the honey you get from it, oh my gosh, it's next level. So definitely check out honeycomb if you're into that, okay? I mean, it has a lot of good health properties as well, so definitely check out honey. But interestingly, yeah, like I was cutting my honey and I just got this channeled message of essentially how, certain people have been trying to carry out sneak attacks against you, okay, trying to do things in a very like covert way because they know they can't overtly challenge you, okay? Everything they've tried in the past has failed miserably, okay? So they've done it in very covert ways, okay? But I feel like even that has failed. So essentially people know that you can't be defeated, hence you in the Six of Wands energy. So, they're now having to come with their tail between their legs because with that Ten of Swords, it's like everything you were meant to experience, they're now about to experience all at once. That's kind of the energy. This is not like one sword being placed in their back. This is all 10 swords going in like one after the other. So it's insane. But it's directly in correlation to what they try to carry out against you. Yeah, look, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So these are people that essentially didn't understand the power that you wield. They thought that, possibly whatever calling or mission or whatever is unfolding in terms of your Dharma, okay, at this time, was not the case. They thought that you were essentially talking out of your head, that you didn't know what you was talking about, okay, that you didn't have any gifts or there was nothing about you that made you stand out in any prominent way, but they're realizing that's not the case, okay? Yeah, so these people could only base worth on how much money you've got or how many luxury items you have, and you may even have a very luxurious life, but if they feel like someone else has more than you, they think that person is by default better than you, okay? But that obviously isn't the case. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords and the Judgment, okay? So it's like, I feel like when these people approach you or this person approaches you, like, hey, we're still buddies, we're still friends, right? You're going to be like, why should I even entertain what it is that you have to say, okay? I think you're going to be very clear and very straightforward with this person that you're not about the nonsense, okay? I feel like the divine is already giving people these harsh wake-up calls about you, about their own circumstances, okay? About the choices they're making. Yeah, because investing their time and energy and bringing you down isn't yielding any kind of success, okay? It's actually creating the opposite. It's creating stagnancy, okay? So even if you yourself have experienced a period of stagnancy, that is changing, okay? It's like you're awakening to some divine truth here, okay? Or having some kind of spiritual awakening. So it's like things may have slowed down in your physical reality while you were going through this spiritual ascension, right? Yeah. because the divine wanted you to see what this devil energy is in your life currently, okay? This can take many shapes and forms and apply to different scenarios, circumstances involving different individuals, okay? Or something that's just happening within yourself. But they wanted you to see what this energy currently represents in your life, okay? And that is that which is attempting to bind you and keep you down, keep you oppressed, keep you feeling like, danger's just around the corner, and if you step out of line, then you're going to get flattened. But that's not the case, okay? You are meant to be liberated. You are meant to explore life free and passionately and creatively, and just that expression, it's not even that you need to necessarily have like an art form or anything like that. It's just the act of expression is a form of creation, okay, in whatever capacity that is. So you're meant to be free to express yourself, okay? I feel like that's the main thing. So anything or anyone or any situation that is causing suppression, that's what you're essentially being liberated from, okay? So it could feel like, on some level, you've been experiencing, I don't know, like some kind of painful endings, or you're having to sit with your shadow and look at some painful endings, maybe some betrayals, okay? Because like I say, these energies are surfacing back around as they realize that they can't keep you down, and they're now in that Ten of Swords energy. So I don't feel like these people are recovering in the way, or they won't recover in the way that you did, because these are weak-minded people, weak-willed people. And that's the thing. I think what people don't realize about strength, it's not about your size. It's not about how much you can carry. It's about when something does really push you to your limits, or really weighs you down, or brings you to your knees. Do you have what it takes to rise to the occasion? Do you have what it takes to pick yourself up? It's not when you can comfortably carry weight that you are tested. It's when you're struggling, when you're literally at breaking point. That's when you're being tested, okay? And how do you rise above it? How do you overcome that, right? That's what the divine is looking at closely, okay? When you feel you're most pressured, when you feel you're most oppressed, when you feel like buckling, okay, or that you are buckling, what do you do? So, exactly. But then when you realize just how much value you hold, okay, that is like unconditional, okay, that you are a container for Source's love frequency, okay, that you are part of it, then it's like you want to strive for a better day. You want to strive for experiencing what you deserve, okay? It's like, even when you're at your breaking point, it's like, no, you don't give up. Why? Because that is an act of self-love. It is, okay? When you're really at your worst, or you're really struggling, but you choose to get up and to do your best to transform your circumstances, okay? To transform yourself, that is the purest act of self-love, okay? Not pampering yourself in a salon or wherever. Like, that is the act of self-love, at its purest form. And then when you bless yourself with that, okay, with that gift, okay, that you innately hold within yourself, the divine responds in turn. But it starts with self-recognition. And I feel like that's what a lot of you have done, okay? You are now in this Ace of Cups energy. You may have noticed like certain healing energies coming through, very strong divine presence, okay? You may even feel like you're getting like the glimmers, okay? Seeing like the light glimmers, or sensing like a divine presence in your life in a more profound way for some of you. For others of you, you just may be getting signs as confirmations, okay? That the divine is very close to you, and very, very close to your heart, I feel like you do hold them very close to your heart, and in turn, they hold you very close to theirs, It's really beautiful energy. But I just feel like, you have effectively protected and defended yourself. That Seven of Wands showing at the back of this Six of Wands. Because that's what they wanted for you, that Ten of Swords, but it didn't happen. That's what I was feeling, right? Like it didn't occur in the way that they anticipated. And so it's like, because you have overcome something that was designed to snuff out your light with the sun in reverse. Yeah, I feel like these people have no choice but to retreat, okay? And then soon they'll be coming back with their tail between their legs because, they were not able to, like, overthrow you. That's kind of like the energy. Like, they try to overthrow you from your position in this world, or the position you hold in the universe. Yeah, look, exactly. So this is something that you're going to come to the conscious awareness of if you haven't already. That you essentially embody the energy of the divine child, okay, that you are blessed, that literally the divine literally sees you as their baby, okay, you are this baby, okay. And they just want to sing your praises. You may even see at certain times when you're asking for a sign, like it literally, I was about to say sign, but sun came out at the same time. So this is what I mean. Like the sun could literally just burst through the clouds and radiate its light to let you know, like, hey, we are here. We see you, okay? We recognize you, divine child, sun child, okay? And we are uplifting you through this whole process, through this whole situation. So your inner child is going through some kind of rebirth as well, which is beautiful. Okay, that's bringing a lot of healing. So it's possible that, as you were going through this intense healing process, that some of your childhood wounding could have been surfaced. Okay, there may have been some things that needed to be addressed still. Okay, but I feel like it is about to thrive. Okay, so I feel like you are at the tail end of this process, or you're already coming out of it. Okay. But just know that the insights you've been getting, what you feel like, it's like the understandings that you're getting, not just the insights, but it's like the innate understanding you have of what you're experiencing and what the divine is teaching you and showing you. There's just the divine letting you know, like, you're bang on the money, okay? Like, this is exactly what we're showing you. This is exactly what we've been teaching you. This is exactly the ways in which we've been helping you, okay? We really needed to make sure that you're good within, and then we can take care of whatever's happening without, okay? So that was the priority for the divine, making sure that you're good within, okay? Yeah. Because there's always going to be someone that wants to see your downfall. There's always going to be some hater in the background. There's always going to be someone who doesn't want to give you your roses or your props for your work, your gifts, your abilities, your talents, your skills, your work ethic, okay, your strengths, the positive qualities that you hold, okay? So it's like, regardless of whether or not these people celebrate you or not, regardless of whether or not you get validation from these people, it really doesn't matter. Because your validation comes from within and from the divine. So, it really doesn't matter what people think at this point. Exactly. Page of Swords in reverse. It's like, it's not even my business what people think. I'm not going to take on the opinions of people that haven't learned a damn thing. It's that type of energy. So, they've got a lot to learn. So why am I going to worry about what their thoughts are or what they're saying about me, It's that type of energy. So very powerful. So I feel like this is you really just understanding that, like you really are blessed, in a lot of ways. Regardless of whatever you experience in life, you're never going through it alone. Never, okay? You always have that guiding light, And there's a lot going on internally right now, to put you in the best possible position, okay? So you can really start showing up in a profound way, in such a powerful way, in a way you've never experienced before, okay? So it's like, you are like, I got this message, sorry, I've got a lot coming through, like I'm really tapped into the energy right now and it's really potent. So let's just ground it. What I wanted to say is, like, I got this message before in a reading that you're like an emissary of the divine, an emissary of source, the lights, okay? Unconditional love, like the highest, purest light in the universe, okay? Like the purest frequency, however you want to define it, label it, okay? It's the energy, it's the presence, okay? That's what you are an ambassador of, okay, I feel. So even when you are pulled and called to the darkest corners of the planet, okay, or some of the most toxic of situations, or encountering the darkest of people, you are a torch bearer, okay? Yes. You bring the light. You are a lighthouse, okay? And so, thank you. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Yes, the star, okay? You are the light. You are like literally an emissary for source. You are the light, okay? You are a source of light in the darkest of places. And that's why sometimes you are drawn into these messed up situations or encountering these messed up people. You're possibly even often targeted by those who, I don't know, maybe a part of some kind of darker organizations, okay? Or who have some less than holy reasoning, okay, for wanting to bring you down, especially, right? So you may have actually gone up against establishments, organizations, even structures, okay? And I feel like you have taken some hits because of that, okay? They've intentionally made your life difficult, challenging at times, right? You may have gone through periods where you felt like you were losing everything, okay? But this was all part of the journey. This was all part of the teaching of the divine, okay? They want you to know how to be able to rebuild yourself in a million different ways. The Emperor, okay? Regardless if you're a masculine or a feminine. This is about how does one rebuild themselves from this energy of the learner, the student, the novice, one that's just observing and learning information, right? Starting at the beginning to establishing themselves as an authority, as a leader, right? As someone who has a domain, okay, who has authority. So this is how, okay, by putting you through all sorts of situations and all sorts of lessons to forge you into this like fortress of a being, okay? Not to say that you like are, like stone and you don't let people in, right? But just that you are like unbreakable, okay? In a lot of ways. Even like I say, in the moments where you feel like, you're on your last legs, right? You're not really, okay? It's just all part of this character building. And you may think, my gosh, like, Demari, I've been through so much character building. Can we just like, have a breather, a respite, But that is coming, okay? That's what you need to know. A respite is coming with the star, okay? Because obviously the divine doesn't want to just keep like forging you, okay? You do have to have moments in time where you can just be the light, okay? And that's what's coming. That's essentially what's unfolding for you now. But you have been forged into this emperor, okay? Yeah, so even your perception on self is changing dramatically, okay? You're understanding your life's journey a lot better, right? With every spiritual awakening you go through, you understand yourself and your journey that much more, okay? So there's still a lot that's going to continue to unfold in your perception, but also your consciousness, right? And so your consciousness directly shapes your perception. So as you continue to evolve in consciousness, that's going to directly impact how you perceive certain events, okay? And even yourself. Wow, I can't even tell you how powerful this energy is. You may feel it watching this, but it's just like, I'm just in it, okay? It's very profound, very like powerful, very divine. But whoa, it's very strong, So that's why sometimes I can seem like I'm speaking really fast or I'm stumbling all over my words, because like it's like I'm very much in the astral and in that energy, but while still being tethered here and trying to bring the messages in a way that is easy to understand, but it's a lot, okay? It's very, very powerful energy. So that just tells you like divine presence is very strong in your life, okay? Yes, the divine is saying, I want you to understand that you hold so much power within yourself, okay? You have the power and the ability to transform lives. So do it freely. Give what you have to give without expecting anything in return, okay? Not to say you give all you have and you put yourself on the streets. No, that's not what I mean. But in terms of, if you see someone in need of your light, even if that's just a kind word, a smile, do it, okay? Just do it because that's who you are, okay? Do it. Because I think as well, like, you have the eyes to discern and see, right? Who's in need of your light, okay? Because again, you are essentially, you are an emissary, okay? It's like you are a representative, is what I'm getting very strongly. If you resonate with this, if this reading's making sense to you, then this is one of the things you're possibly realizing about yourself, or you already knew, that this is part of the reason why you're showing up at this time, okay? Because you are needed. Your light is needed, okay? It's like you're able to pour into people in a way that literally transforms lives, okay? And it can be through different means, okay? And through different natural inherent talents and gifts or traits that you have, okay? Some people are really good at uplifting people with their words. Some people are really good at seemingly creating abundance, financial abundance out of thin air, and so can give generously to those who are most in need that way. Others are really good at connecting people and establishing a sense of community, okay, and doing it that way. So whatever way in which you're able to show up in this way, the divine wants you to do it. Yeah, exactly. You're being called to do it. Look at this. You're being called to do it, okay? So if you consider yourself to be a divine being, chosen, okay, starseed, an earth angel, this is giving those kind of vibes, okay? Regardless how you look at yourself on that level, if you resonate with any of those things, then this is your call, okay? This is your call from the divine, okay? To step it up a notch. Yeah, exactly. Look, 8 of Wands. I didn't even know that was there. To step it up a notch, okay? Because it's time. It's time for you to show up in the world the way in which it was intended. Yeah. So that's why the divine had to really work on you first, okay? So you were ready, because I'm telling you, it's about to be all systems go. Yep. It's about to be all systems go. You haven't got time to worry about who's doing what, saying what, these petty fights. No, you've got work to do, okay? So, certain things will come up so you're aware, and it's like, okay, but you don't have to engage it, okay? And I don't think you will, because you've got more pressing matters here, okay? Yeah, exactly. So I think at this point you've already took a stance here, okay? You already showed up, okay? Made your energy known and, set very strong boundaries, okay? So I feel like you don't have to worry about defending or protecting yourself at this point. It's like, it's just a given. Like, there's just that, force field around you with that emperor, right? Like I say, you're a fortress. Like, you're impenetrable. So I wouldn't even worry at this point, okay? Yeah, it's good to just, like, show your gratitude and, do little things that help to strengthen, whatever barriers you have, or, just to call on protection whenever you feel like you just need that little extra, assistance. But you've got this, okay? That's what the divine wants you to know, that you've got this, and people know you've got this. That's why they want to be like, hey, so we're cool, right? Like, let's just brush everything under the carpet. It's like, bro, no, okay? No, you got to go back to the drawing board. You got your lessons to learn, Whereas with me, like, I haven't got time for this. I've got stuff to do, Yeah, exactly. Look, 10 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups. 8 of Cups. I've got stuff to do. I ain't got time for this, It's like when you've been actively trying to be an adversary to me, you don't get to be a part of my inner circle. That's just how it is. I'm not even, like, going to waste my time on this, whatever this is, okay? But just know that, no, okay? Like, all the best, bye. It's that kind of energy, So, I don't think that you want any dealings with these people at all. I don't think you want to get into any fight or dispute, which is what they were trying to pull you into in the past, but it didn't work, okay? I think you saw through it. Again, there was a lot of tactics involved. But you're just not playing ball, okay? Because you have wisdom. So yeah, you're like, no, I'm on a journey here. I've got things to do, okay? Like, I'm not invested in this shit anymore. Like, you did what you did, things went the way they went. It is what it is. But I learned a hell of a lot from this experience, so it served a higher purpose. And now I'm on to other things, okay? So that's what I see you doing. So I feel like now you're just open and exploring what it is you're being called to do next. And like I say, you being in this energy and showing up in this way in the world, and essentially being open to the next chapter that's unfolding, the new individuals you'll meet along the journey who you're meant to assist, guide, support, or show compassion to. Compassion, love, empathy keeps coming up really strong, okay? So again, being that guiding light, being an emissary of source, okay? You are the divine child, okay? And people are gonna see that about you. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so people are gonna see that about you, okay? So it's important that, you know, whatever essentially pulls on your peace, whatever stops you feeling like you're at your most highest of vibrations, okay, where you feel confident, where you feel empowered, where you feel most connected to the divine, okay, it's time to cut those cords, essentially, okay? For some of you, you will literally have a child, okay? Or you may be adopting, fostering. That could be part of this call, right? You're being called to maybe help with those who are orphaned, okay? As we know, with everything that's happening in the world right now, there are a lot of children, okay, that need help, that need support. So that may be something you're called to do, to go and actually provide help, assistance to children who are in need, okay? That may be a part of some of your calling, or you feel compelled to offer some kind of aid, support, okay, safety to children, which is a beautiful thing, okay? So if that's something you're in the process of doing, like, that's amazing, okay? And you're definitely going to be blessed for that. Yeah. And like I say, anyone that's been intentionally trying to manipulate the facts or make things more difficult, challenging for you, people that think they know your situation inside out, or know you inside out, or they've read everything about you, and how it's going to unfold, they're sorely mistaken, okay? Because now I feel like, because they've been so focused on what's unfolding in your life, they're now hitting a lot of roadblocks in their own, okay? They're now feeling that oppressive energy. They're now feeling like they're getting betrayed and backstabbed left, right, and center, okay? They're now unable to see how the path is unfolding for them. So they're wrapped up in their own shit. They ain't got time to be like congregating and planning and preparing and setting up like, you know, two-faced situations and trying to lure you out to certain events, okay, and things like that. You know, spell work. No, because their stability is unraveling right before their very eyes in a very profound way. So they ain't got time either. So you don't even have to really worry about that so much anymore, you know, because everything is being transmuted. So the main thing is that you stay in your element, okay, despite what anyone says or does at this point, okay, because it's time for you to essentially reveal this high vibrational expression of you, okay? This is laying yourself bare in the way that the divine intended, okay? For you to be seen in your authentic light, regardless if people understand it, acknowledge it, accept it, whatever, okay? Whether they like it or not. Because this is who you are, okay? You are this divine being, you know? It's a very profound energy. I can't stress that enough. Yeah. So, yeah. It's time. It's definitely time. Again, you see that bird there? I just got drawn to it. I feel like the signs are there showing you like it's time, and it's okay, and it's safe for you to show up, right? In your fullest, most authentic expression. You don't have to shield yourself anymore. Okay? So, beautiful. Let's get some parting advice. Let's get some parting advice before we end the reading. Parting advice for the collective who resonate with this. Oh, look at this. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. What did I say about love, compassion, empathy? This is for self and others. So this is it, okay? It's all been about the inner work, okay? The inner temple, okay? Mind, body, and spirit being aligned, going through this awakening, going through this heart chakra cleansing, healing, purifying, upgrade, okay? And you're going to see how that affects the external, okay? But you're being prepped. That's what you've been under, like this preparationary period, going through this intense process, right? Look at that. We have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Yes, okay. For some of you, you'll resonate with the Priestess energy as well, okay? You'll know if you've been tapping into your Akashic records, if this is something that is aligned for you, okay? The kind of role you're being asked to lead into, okay? Step into. For some of you, it is. Or you may resonate more with, obviously, like priest, priestess, prophet, prophetess, messenger, okay? Emissary, something along those lines, okay? There's something almost like prophetic about it, but also it's like healing, okay? Being a divine light. It's like being a conduit. Yeah, a divine vessel. So very, very powerful energy. Oh, last card. Oh my gosh. Of course it fell on the floor. And we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Exactly. This is what I mean. It's like you are shifting things at such a accelerated rate, okay? Because you were meant to be the one to liberate your bloodline. And not only that, but to help others change what would otherwise be seen as possibly a bleak future for themselves, okay? To be a messenger, but to be an example, okay? A leading example of how the divine can literally transform your life. So it's like you are a living testimony. We've had that come up in previous readings as well, okay? Yeah, what did I say about alignment and things that are not aligned to this frequency being removed or needing to be released, needing to cut the cords, okay? That's what's happening, okay, for some of you. So whatever is shifting out of your reality, whatever you're releasing, are things that need to go because they're not in alignment with where you're headed. That's what you need to know, okay? So there is this falling away that's taking place right now. Yeah. But you have divine support, as I say. You've got your ancestors, you've got spirit guides, you've got the divine, okay? You have so much support. You're never doing this alone. So just make sure, again, thank you. So much confirmation here, okay? That it's not all just work, work, work. There's going to be times where you're just meant to just show up and bask in this light, okay? And just express yourself. We have that here with Take a Break, okay? So again, it comes down to what? It comes down to balance, okay? Amazing. So that is the reading. I hope it helped. Sorry if it was a bit scattered in places, but it was just so intense. And yeah, I was just rolling with it, with the energy. But that's essentially it, you know. So it's very powerful. It's very much liberating, okay? And that's what you're definitely being assisted with. It's your own liberation, your soul's liberation. That's why we even have almost like a Sakma energy here, okay? It's helping you to limit the confines that were once placed on your energy, okay, your spirit, your soul in previous lifetimes, but also on your bloodline as well, okay? So any generational hexes, curses, ancestral karma, anything like that, I feel like you've been doing your part to liberate your bloodline from that, but also your own soul, okay, from past incarnations, okay? Because like I say, Dharma is fast coming into place. So for a lot of you, you're about to get into alignment to your Dharma, okay, which is your soul's purpose, which is the whole reason why you've been going through this massive process in the first place, because it is your North Node, it is your trajectory, okay? So whatever narrative was being forged for you in the past, it doesn't matter because it's been made obsolete, okay? And your true timeline, okay, that which is destined for you is about to unfold in a very profound way. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for checking this out. I hope it made sense, okay? So if you made it this far, well done, okay? But I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button for me if you don't mind. If you did enjoy it, it really does help, okay? definitely as I'm trying to get back on top of my schedule again after, guess what, taking a break, because I needed that personally. The algorithm doesn't like that. They don't like you when you take breaks. So, a very simple way to help bring this messages out to those who also need it, okay, others who need it as well, is just to hit the like button if you did enjoy it, okay? For those who haven't subscribed and would like to, you're very welcome to. We'd love to have you part of the community. And of course, I will read for you guys very soon. But take care, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.